The O. Henry Playhouse presents A Trick of Nature.
You don't realize what you're doing. You're tired. You must get some rest. Tomorrow we'll straighten everything out, I promise. Please, you must listen. Please, listen. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, please. Don't shoot.
It certainly is a brutal beginning to a story, and quite a shocker, too.
Well, thank you, Colonel. I gather you like it.
Uh-huh. I'm a little at sea. You mind answering a few questions before you continue?
Oh, not at all.
Look, the woman who's pleading, who's she?
I'm sorry, Colonel. To answer that, you'll have to read the entire story.
Well, who was holding the gun? Was it a man or another woman?
You'll have to read the story first.
Will the analogy hold when we publish this new story?
Why, is it dangerous?
Truthfully, I can't say. I don't know how the public will react when they realize that to understand the beginning, they've got to read through to the ending.
Well, we might run a comment such as, for the overly inquisitive, it is suggested by the editor that they read the last page first.
With things going so smoothly, why suddenly do you have to change your style and write a mystery story?
I don't know whether I have a style, but if I have, this story is no violation of it, and above all, it's no mystery. It's a trick of nature, one of those tricks that every one of us experience once in a while.
You realize now, of course, I'm completely in the dark.
Well, I'll tell you, till you see the light again, I'll guide you through the darkness so that you won't stumble once.
All right. What did the woman do that made it necessary for someone to want to kill her?
Gosh, who can tell, Colonel? Who can explain the mysteries of nature? Now, all of these people seem to me, on paper, I mean, ordinary people. Take Grace Ward, for instance. Very much in love with Ramsey Phillips. He was the general manager in the store where Grace was a salesgirl.
Hello, darling. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Now, where shall we go for dinner? The Balfour, the Round Table, or the Villa Louis?
Tonight, Ramsey, you have to take me straight home.
Why?
Do you remember, silly? My sister Joan's arriving on the 7:45 train tomorrow morning. I have to be up by 6.
Of course. I should have remembered. Well,
I've had the oddest feeling all day, Ramsey.
about what?
About Joan's arrival. Sort of a happy nervousness. Well, it's been 2 years since I saw her last. I wonder how she'll like New York, and how much she's grown, what I can do to make her stay more enjoyable. Oh, I do want her to have a good time.
Well, I'm sure she will. Tell me something. How old is this sister of yours?
Barely 20. Why?
And is she pretty?
Very.
Must run in the family. Well, then I'm sure she'll have no trouble attracting a host of admirers who'll be only too happy to relieve you of all responsibility for making her visit a pleasant one.
Oh, Grace. Evening, Mr. Phillips.
Miss Stanbury?
You know, 20 times a day I sweep these stairs. I tell you, if this city don't stop growing, if this dirt and soot in 10 years will run us all away. And it's all the fault of those infernal automobiles. Oh, you still want me to wake you at 6?
Please.
You know, darling, the last 15 minutes you haven't said 10 words.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ramsey. It's just I can't get Joan out of my mind. You will help me see she has a good time.
You know I will. I must say I don't understand why you're so upset about it.
2 years ago, just before I left home, we had an argument. This time I want everything to be perfect.
Don't you understand that brothers and sisters are supposed to argue? That's an important part of family life. An argument 2 years ago. I'd be willing to bet you Joan doesn't even remember it.
You're probably right. Forgive me?
Only if you promise to stop the silly worrying and get a good night's sleep.
It's a promise.
Now, you were was saying. Your sister is going to stay for a year, and so you came directly to the store. I suppose my next question should be why.
Well, you mentioned the other evening you were going to hire a few new sales girls.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you might give Joan a job.
Now, isn't that taking unfair advantage of inside information?
Oh, no, I was just hoping it could be done.
You positive you're telling the truth? You know how I feel about people who lie.
Ramsey, you don't mean that now.
No, I'm only kidding. If anybody can be trusted, it's you. Now about Joan. Has she had any counter experience?
No, but I could teach her.
Oh, I think that'd take too long. I tell you what, I need a new office file clerk. In a month, she could learn everything there is to know about a department store. How does that sound?
Perfect.
Good.
Oh.
You have a report to me tomorrow morning, huh?
Well, she's waiting in your outer office. Couldn't she start today?
Now I know why your sales are so good. Well, I suppose I better meet my new employee.
Ramsey, I'd like you to meet my sister, Joan.
Nice to meet you, Joan.
And starting today, you're the new file clerk in Harper's department store.
Well, thank you, Mr. Phillips. I'm very grateful.
Young lady, there is an unwritten law in this store. Anybody who calls me Mr. Phillips is automatically fired.
I'll try to remember the law, Ramsey.
Good. Excuse me. Dear, we're going to have to cancel our dinner date. Mr. Harper's asked me to attend a Retail Merchants Association meeting tonight. I hope you forgive me.
Certainly. Besides, that'll give me a chance to help Joan unpack and catch up on some of our talk.
Wonderful. And now, if you don't mind, I think everybody should start remembering that this is a working department store and that we are working people. I'll begin by showing you the ropes. Hello, you two. Mind if I intrude?
Oh, no, of course not. Sit down, Ramsey.
I can't stay a minute. I gotta get right back to the office. Just want you to know, I got those 2 tickets for tonight's performance of Nightingale. So you dress up real pretty and I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock.
Ramsey, I can't go.
Why not?
Because of our clearance sale, I have to make up the new inventory reports.
Well, can't you do that next week?
Now, you know that's impossible.
All right. I just hope it isn't too late to cancel the tickets.
Well, why do that? Why not take Joan with you?
After a week in New York, what makes you think she's still free on a Saturday night?
She's free.
I never understand why.
Well, because back home...
I wish you two would stop discussing me. You make me feel like an old maid. If it's agreeable with you, Ramsey, I'd love to see the show.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock. And, you have a nice inventory, huh?
I was going to tell him you're free because you're engaged to Howard Craig back home.
And that's exactly what I don't want you to do.
But why?
Because then I'd have to explain why I'm in New York for a whole year. I'd have to admit that Howard won't marry me until he has $600 in the bank. To anyone but a sister, it sounds like Howard's more interested in the bank balance than he is in me.
Don't worry, darling. No one will hear otherwise from me.
The theater, the restaurant. It's been a truly captivating evening, Ramsey. After spending my life in a small town, New York seems like a magic wonderland.
Oh, no doubt, but I'll wager there's more than one young man in that little town who wishes you'd never left.
That's very nice, but not very accurate. If there had been even one, I would never have left. Well, did that sound funny?
No, Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just remembering how nervous Grace was about your arrival. How worried she was about whether you'd have an enjoyable time or not. Why, she even fretted about an argument that she had with you just before she came to New York.
Oh, did she tell you what it was about?
No.
I wish it had never happened. It was all my fault. I acted just my age. Today I'd understand it, but then... Oh, I don't know. It was the way the townspeople talked and acted. It was terrible. I believed she'd ruin the family name. Now I realize the same thing could happen to any girl. Someday I'll make up to her for all the nasty things I said.
A young man?
Well, then you do know. I'm glad Grace told you.
Please don't misunderstand me, Joan. Grace has told me nothing.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought when you said a young man, you knew the entire mess. Oh, Ramsey, I should never have said anything. It's none of my business. No doubt Grace had her reasons for not telling you. And someday she will, but until she does, please promise me you won't ask her any questions. Believe me, Ramsey, that episode has already caused her enough grief and unhappiness.
All right. I promise. Now, if it's agreeable with you, I'd like to call it an evening.
Come in.
Saw your light on. Hope I'm not disturbing you.
You're not. Well, did you enjoy yourself?
Up to a point, it was wonderful.
What are you trying to say, Joan?
While we were dining, he assured me that the two of you were no more than close friends. And that if you felt differently, it was your fault, not his. The rest of the evening, I spent warding off his hands and trying not to be kissed. Don't you see, Grace? He's the wrong man for you. He's the wrong man for any nice girl. It'll cost me my job, but tomorrow morning, I'm going to tell him off in front of you.
That won't be necessary, Joan. I'll take care of Mr. Ramsey Phillips myself.
Trouble, Colonel?
I feel like an inquisitive story detective. I realize that in the beginning of the story, a woman was threatened. Therefore, from what you've told me, I've tried to determine which is the victim and which the killer.
Have you decided?
Nothing definite. You've given me so many story points that I suspect each of them. And yet, I'm unable to decipher the key.
The key?
Oh, that trick of nature you spoke about earlier. I have a feeling that if I understood it, I'd be able to solve the beginning.
Perhaps. Shall I continue?
Oh, absolutely. I'm anxious to know what Grace meant when she said she could handle Ramsey herself.
Well, I can assure you it wasn't meant to sound sinister. Grace was an outspoken woman. And being such, she went directly to Ramsey first thing the next morning.
Ramsey, I'm going to ask you one question. And I'd like an honest answer. When will you marry me?
I don't know. Maybe never.
That's honest enough. Especially the never. It's funny, isn't it? How you can go along thinking everything's fine. And by asking just one question, you find you've been living in a fool's paradise.
What did he say?
Nothing. Except he doesn't want to marry me. I've been a terrible fool.
Did Grace quit her job?
Except for a few chance meetings, they succeeded in avoiding each other. You know, nothing more stubborn than two people filled with too much pride. They both waited patiently for the other to make the first move. Then weeks went by, and the chance of a reconciliation grew dimmer and dimmer. And one evening after work, Grace decided to talk to Joan.
Sit down, Grace. I'll be with you in a minute. There. Now we can talk. Do I look pretty?
It's how to begin that's difficult. I'm worried about you, Joan.
What in heaven's name about?
The hours you keep. For weeks now, you've been coming home around midnight, and I don't want you to do anything you'll be sorry for later. I worry what Howard might think if he found out.
Oh, honey, you mean you think I've been staying out with a date?
I don't know. But it's hard to believe 3 times a week you're out alone until midnight.
I guess it is. I would have told you, but I was afraid you'd scold me. You know how anxious I am to get married. Well, the manufacturer downtown offered me a job filing at night. I work 3 nights a week for 4 hours and make $13. That's what I've been doing, silly. Working extra hours, saving extra money so I won't have to stay in New York a whole year.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I just didn't want you to get into trouble. I hope Howard realizes how very much you love him.
You've been unusually quiet all evening.
I'm sorry, Ramsey. It's just that I've been worried about Grace. She's been staying out until all hours with all sorts of strange people. I tried to talk to her tonight, and she nearly bit my head off.
Well, she's of age. It's her life.
I think I'd better go back home, Ramsey.
Because of Grace?
That's part of it.
What's the rest?
When you and my sister first quarreled, I felt sure in a few days you'd be back in each other's arms. So I didn't object to seeing you. Actually, I thought I'd be keeping you out of trouble by doing so. But I've fallen in love. I've fallen head over heels in love with you, Ramsey. That's why I'm going back home.
Is falling in love with me such a dreadful mistake?
Isn't it? At first I thought I'd be helping my sister. Now I feel very cheap and underhanded. As though I've stolen something. I love you. I don't want to hide it from the world.
You haven't stolen anything. And there isn't anything cheap or underhanded about us.
Don't you understand? I love you. I want to marry you. But I can't do that to Grace.
Well, it's our life. We can't live it for Grace.
It's been a lovely evening, Ramsey. They always are. You better kiss me goodnight.
You know, funny face. I'm thankful that you never got interested in any young man in that hometown of yours. I'm pretty grateful that you fell in love with me. And after that, there'll be no more working, because man's wife belongs at home.
Yes, master. You better go now.
All right.
I saw you and Ramsey. I heard it all.
You were spying on me. That's right, isn't it? You were spying on me.
Why did you do it? Why? To me, of all people.
Because I hate you. I've hated you for years.
What did I ever do to you?
I've prayed for the day when I could hurt you and make you crawl. And I have. I've watched you suffer and die a little more each day. And I've been happy.
But why?
I've watched you take everything and give nothing. While you bask in the sunshine, I had to live in your shadow.
You're so wrong. You're so unfair.
Oh, no, I'm not. No. But one day I decided you had to be punished for the things you'd done to me. You tried to ruin my life because you were jealous and afraid of me. And that's why you were so strict, and that's why you made me wear your hand-me-down clothes. You were even afraid to let me be pretty. But when you took Tom Ashland away from me...
That isn't true. Don't you remember? We talked about it before I left. We even argued about it. When I left, I believed you understood.
Oh, I understood all right. I understood how really cruel you were. And now you know how it feels, Grace. Now you know how I felt for years. And when I marry Ramsey, your whole world will crumble, just like mine did.
But you're not going to marry Ramsey. When he finds out about Howard and how you lied to him, he'll walk away from you.
But he won't find out unless you tell him. Are you going to tell him, Grace?
Yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not. You're not going to tell him anything. All you're going to do is pay for the tears I've cried. I've planned, so carefully about how to take him away from you. And now you want to ruin everything by telling him about Howard. You see, you're an evil woman, Grace. You enjoy hurting people. So I'm going to kill you. I'm going to see to it that you never hurt anyone again.
You don't realize what you're doing. You're tired. You must get some rest. Tomorrow we'll get it all straightened out, I promise. Please, you must listen. Please listen. Don't shoot. Please, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Wake up. Wake up. You were having a bad dream, honey. That's what comes from skipping your dinner.
Oh, it's so real. So hideously real.
Say, if you're going to meet your sister's train, you better get up.
Train? Oh, yes, meet the train.
You know I'm getting so forgetful. This telegram came for you. Arrived a few minutes ago.
Oh, will you read it, Mrs. Danbury?
Oh, yeah. Dear Sis, won't be arriving because as soon as Howard heard about my trip to New York, he proposed, and that's what I really wanted him to do. We're off to Niagara Falls next week for a honeymoon. Love, Joan. Well, guess I still have a room to rent, and you can go back to sleep for a couple hours.
Caught me completely off guard. I was prepared for any ending except the one you chose. I never thought Grace was dreaming.
Neither did she, Colonel. Well, how do you feel about the beginning now? Still think your readers will object?
I don't know. But I do know I want to buy the story. As you said earlier, I can always suggest the overly inquisitive read the last page first. When can you deliver it?
Oh, about a week or so.
Fine. I promise by then I'll have decided how I want to handle it. Oh, Henry.
Yeah.
Now that it's out of your system, let's not have any more tricks.